My, dude. So for some reason my my camera won't rotate. So I've got to do this.
Want a joke? Yes, tell me a joke. Barbarian strength. You're not barbarian strength, but you're on the Viking Empire Vikings. We're live on YouTube and we're live on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, dude. I can fucking relax. I got it done.
Okay.
So you point your screen facing us. I point mine away.
So you don't see the screen.
So we're not twins.
We
There's
are
proof.
totally twins.
So,
but that was the one thing that was different, I guess, is what you were saying.
All weekend, everybody has told us we look alike, and
I don't see it. Just kidding.
I fucking see it, man.
It's kind of funny.
Let's break it down. We use the same fucking hair gel.
We do.
We both swing mace.
We both swing maces.
Both wear sheath underwear.
We're both like the same height.
Same height.
Hair color, beard.
Our hair's so you every now and then you might see Bobby without his hair done, and I was like, this son of a bitch has the same hair as me when it's not done. And you see that? Just
yeah.
unplug itself.
Hey, it did unplug itself. That's okay because we got power.
Yeah.
So, like we have the twins thing.
We both had pugs.
We both have black pugs. Not just pugs, black
Luna,
pugs.
come here. But, see, pugs are very different, you know. The black pug, Luna, is oftenly mistaken for a wingless bat. I think they look like wingless bats.
Yeah, their face is very bat-like. When you get right close up in their face with their ears.
This is Luna, y'all. I told Bobby that pugs were his spirit animal, and I thought to myself, well, I think a pug is my spirit animal too. I mean, we're twins.
What? I was gonna just ask you, what's your spirit animal?
I think it's a pug. I think it's got to be a dog.
Brother from the same mother, practically. Same father. Very strange.
So we went out and ate last night, and
Sushi.
the person who took our order, she thought we looked alike.
Yes.
She was like completely out of order, and then she just like stopped in her tracks and was like, "You guys look alike."
I take it as a compliment because I never considered myself very handsome. We'll just say that. So if we look alike, then I'm happy with that. Cheers.
And then Kimmy, right?
Exactly. She kept getting us confused.
She was helping Robert out. I think she was like doing some dishes or loading the dishwasher. And I walk in and I said, "Hey, Kimmy, what are you doing?" And she says, "I'm loading your dishwasher." And I thought, like, hey, that's weird. How weird is that? Like, why would she say my dishwasher? And then I think you walked in about that time. And
she did like a double take. She was like, "Oh, I thought you were sorry."
Oh, and we both have our brands tattooed on us.
We both have our brands tattooed on us in
what color?
Red ink.
In red ink.
So it's been very strange getting to know Leo. It's like getting to know yourself all over again.
I'm already plotting a scheme. You know, when you take off and make your millions, I'm going to sneak in here and just, bury you in the backyard and take over for you.
If I ever get really good at the mace, be suspicious.
See? You're plotting against me. Here, let's just do this. Instead of taking each other out, we'll just switch every now and then when you need a break.
I like it.
Hey, come teach some mace. I'll go do the CEO thing. No big deal. No big deal. I'm sure I could do it.
I think we're going to work together, ultimately. Because what we have going, you have this huge thing building underneath. I don't want to talk all about, we're not going to talk about business, but we'll just keep talking. Your mace has taken like that style of training to the next level. I was saying earlier, you can't get into a rhythm with normal weight training, whereas when you're flowing with the mace, you can get into this rhythm, and therefore you can get that runner's high, which I love. The runner's high. I don't know if you guys run, but anyways, it's like ecstasy to me. Do you feel like that when you're
very euphoric?
If euphoric, that's a better word.
And people always tell me like, man, I feel very zen, like it's very meditative, and I think we kind of look for that, and being able to use it in a workout. You know, it's popular, like yoga. You get very zen.
Dude, it's
And
like
people
yoga
fucking love it.
with it's to me it's like yoga or tai chi with a weight that adds that extra force necessary, because when you're doing yoga you're not really using your upper body. It's mostly all legs unless you're in a pose like a downward dog, and that's what I like about the Mace is it's a full body workout. Whereas with Tai Chi, you know, I love it. I love that also.
But there's no resistance.
No
to
resistance.
It. You know, I think it's important to have mobility, but I also think it's important to gain strength.
Exactly.
And plus, it's kind of just badass. For if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can check out. I have Instagram Leo 2_ because the 1_ was taken.
Wow.
Yeah. Leo 2_ Savage, and then you guys can find me on Instagram and see what we're talking about. I swing a steel mace around.
It's really kind of artistic, so definitely check it out. The double plot twin almost power LOL, freaking awesome LOL.
Double plot twin.
Yeah.
Dang, we are double plotting twins.
Yes, we're going. I mean, we're gonna work together though. Instead of double plotting against each other, we're just gonna.
It's well, so we are actually talking about how we came in contact over this weekend, and so I actually told Robert this last night while we were out driving. I had this Instagram video, and it had like 150,000 views or 160,000 views, and I was wearing like shorts that showed my thighs, and so I started thinking, hey, I'm a fitness dude. I should be comfortable in my underwear. Mostly to show off, your work. And,
wow.
Right on Luna.
Luna, come here.
Luna is pumped about my thighs, apparently.
Yeah, she's like, show those thighs.
So,
got some crazy thighs.
So I started looking at the, what was out there, and I saw like a samurai swinging around some swords, and it was for an underwear ad, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then, really getting to know Robert, I thought he was a cool dude, and I really wanted to support his brand, and that was kind of how we met. We just always had awesome interactions.
Hold down.
All right, so apparently Bobby's taking Luna, and I don't know if she's gonna make it, y'all. No, I think he's putting her in the backyard, so she won't interrupt us. Hey, you guys want to see something awesome? Let's see who's out there. Are we twins? Yeah, we're getting the twins comments nonstop. I need to turn my phone around so I could see if any of my people are interacting with this. So I'm doing a pretty good job of manning the fort.
Good job, Leo.
Dude, I showed him a bicep.
Hey, that's how you get their attention.
Showed him the bicep, man.
Dude,
See?
I mean, look at that bad boy, son.
Dang!
I mean, that's bigger than it was when I was like 18.
Look over here. They want to know if we're twins.
Yes, we are actually. We were born on the same day by the same vagina.
Dude.
Just kidding.
I knew we were connected at the hip.
So, it's Leo Savage. I'm at Bobby the Bank if you guys want to follow me on social media, at Bobby the Bank. But I don't go on there that much. At Sheath Underwear is where you're going to find me most of the time.
Yeah.
Until we get some other people running those pages, which we do kind of have some other people running those pages. But I do the stories. So if you want to see like what it is to be behind the scenes in the life of Robert Patton, go to @sheathunderwear.com. It's not that exciting, but every now and then we get into some fun, a little bit of trouble.
So what, like, I have like all these different sources of social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and I use Instagram more than any of them.
Yeah.
I'm really getting into growing my YouTube. That's been a lot of fun.
That's
so,
the one I want to focus on.
What happened with you that you went into, twins? Both want to focus on YouTube?
I mean, it's an untapped platform to me. It's tapped, but I think it's still a baby and we can grow on it.
See, yeah, like for me, YouTube is like a personal record.
Mm-hmm.
Because my habit of recording my workouts, it can get expensive because that's a lot of data to save.
Yeah.
So I just said, I'm going to start a YouTube page, and I just throw my stuff up there, and I started dating it. So, that way I can go back and look at,
document
what I did.
Yeah.
So for me, YouTube has been nothing but like a selfish, for me thing.
Right.
I mean, it's apparently it's helped some people and influenced some people and
I love watching
inspired some people. But that's like, okay. And then my Instagram is like my stay in touch with my fans. And then Twitter and Snapchat. It's just I don't use them a lot.
So on Twitter, our born on date in Twitter is 2010, and same thing with Facebook. So it was back then, it was like gonna be one of these next great platforms, and I mean it does kind of show some symbol of credibility if you're on Twitter, because you have to have a Twitter account. So we have Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, Snapchat, YouTube. And I miss Instagram, right? And all at Sheath Underwear, by the way. And we kind of use them all to just have a presence. But I mean, on Pinterest and Tumblr, we do like once a month. Snapchat is kind of, a behind the scenes thing, but it's like, but I have Instagram, so do I use Instagram and Snapchat? You can download the stuff from Snapchat and upload it onto Instagram, so you're not, but it's still like, you might as well just do it twice. What's the point? Just to have a presence.
Yeah.
I mean, and so you're just trying to create awareness. So the more platforms, you just need to get like 6 phones. So they have this new device where you can have 6 phones on a selfie stick, and you can be on all platforms. Or there's another camera you
Up
can
to
buy.
6?
I'm just joking.
Oh.
I just invented that. You guys can use that if you want to.
Somebody get into the 6
device selfie
device.
stick.
Could you imagine if they were all iPads?
Yeah.
It'd be huge.
Just have it attached to.
Who has 6 iPads?
You'd have to have 6 different phone numbers.
I would do it if I was baller. This is why I should never make it. Because if I had mad cash, I would make that a reality.
I mean, I'll have 6 different people following
this thing
you.
holds 6. I'm gonna buy 6 fucking iPads. Damn it.
Do you want to cover all your bases? It's then there's new platforms coming out, like Musically. I hear, it's like karaoke on your phone.
No, I've seen it.
I mean, and supposedly it's the next big thing, and it's for kids. But I've asked a couple of kids, and they actually said it was dumb. So,
that's what happens with kids, though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's always dumb until they're confronted with another cool kid saying it's cool.
Yeah.
Like I think my little girl, she was, and we were okay with it, because like her having a social media, and like, I think she started about 8.
Wow.
But really, all it was were videos of her karaoke for like a few seconds to her friends, and it was a lot of flirting by pushing hearts. Like there was a boy. So instead of liking, you press a heart. And not only can you press a heart, but you can repeatedly press it.
Yeah, and you make it rain.
Cascade. Make it rain.
Make it rain, people. Do the heart things.
It always makes me feel awesome when I get hearts.
Yeah.
When somebody takes the effort to push the heart. Like especially on Facebook, because you have to hold it, scroll up, slide to the side, find the heart.
I mean, I think
they should have a quick access heart button.
There we go. Thank you, Squally. Love you. Did you guys make a real authentic armor? Look at that right there. It's leather, and this is steel.
Dude, I think this qualifies as armor.
Yeah, I don't think a cheap knife would go through that. But maybe a really, really sharp one would go through there.
You know what? I was actually thinking about the twin murder plot. I think your photographer, Robert, was trying to kill me yesterday.
Yeah, dude, he was trying to get you in that cold water.
Like, it was more than that. He was like, so we went to a waterfall, and it wasn't like a cascading waterfall. It was like water pouring down rocks.
Yeah, it was like this long sloping rock and water coming off of it.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I would call it a waterfall. I just wanted you guys to like get a good description of it. But he's like, yeah, climb up that rock and get up there in the middle of the waterfall. And those rocks were slick.
I know.
And
I like how you stood up for yourself, though. It's like, I'm good.
Well, it's kind of the last. So at the end, this was a long day.
Long day.
Respect
we put this dude to work.
To all the models out there for what you do, because man,
it was like 6 or 8 hours of fucking posing, looking strong, just flexing.
I don't know if you guys know, when I get into a fucking pose with the mace, I'm not just holding the mace. I'm trying to rip the fucking thing apart. And so while we were, of course, taking pictures, I wanted to look at it. I was trying to flex the whole time. It was fatiguing.
It was draining.
But it was so much fun.
Yeah.
But at the end, we go on this hike. I'm in my fucking sandals.
Sandals.
Because, you know, I'm barefoot for the
Pretty
photos.
much naked. Yeah.
In my underwear.
Yep.
Sometimes not even in my underwear, in somebody else's underwear.
Yeah.
Prototype underwear.
So he was a champ, though. He just didn't want to take his shoes off and put them on in between each shot. So he's wearing his sandals. We hiked this ungodly mountain, like, in sandals. We get to the top. There's an ice-cold waterfall coming down. We're telling him to stand in front of it, get some shots. He does that for half an hour. And then at the very end, Robert, the photographer, is like, okay, I need you to get in the water. And he was like, yeah, I don't think so.
You know, I was up for doing it, but like the first waterfall we did, I got my feet wet, and then I had to walk in the sandals through like
Wet travel, yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I could probably put up with the being in the water, but getting out and walking down with wet feet was going to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Because you guys saw how long it took me to get down.
And you were getting a little rasp in your voice. I think you got a tiny tinge of like something coming up. And if you ever feel like that, don't
stand
push
in water.
it. Don't stand in cold water.
Man,
and go out all night and party that night. We stayed in.
Yeah, we did.
We took it easy so we could
boys.
come here and sit here with you guys today and not be all fucking hungover and passing out. I like
that
mornings.
would be pretty cool though.
Yeah, you guys probably would have got a
Let's
kick
try
out of it.
that.
All right. Well,
let's go do it both ways. We'll do the hungover talk, and then we'll do the. I'll go get the coffee, and then of course this is the sober one.
Yeah, this is much more. To me, it's more enjoyable. We'll see what you guys think. Thank you for all the love. You know we always appreciate the support, especially on Facebook. If you guys want a giveaway.
What giveaway?
I'll do a giveaway.
Damn, what are you gonna give away, man?
We have coffee mugs, and we have underwear, and we have shirts. First person to say one of those things, that's what we'll give away. And then you have to do a little trick, which means, okay, so here's what you got to do.
Hold on, man. If you're giving stuff away, I want to be there.
All right. Well, you guys, I'm gonna hold it down. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Dehydration is like bad for your brain. It's hard to contemplate.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you
this
go.
guy is far too kind.
Here you go, brother.
Thank you, my twin.
There you go, man. Here's your coffee, bro.
It says sheath underwear. It's pretty subtle, but
hey, look at that coffee cup, man.
it makes coffee taste really good. Hi, Brazil. Thanks for joining us. Vikings forever. We got a real life Viking here now by the name of Leo Savage. Check him out on YouTube primarily. If you go to @Leo__Savage, I believe, something like that, or just Google it.
That's my Instagram.
Yeah, that's his Instagram. And then you'll find him by his name. It's actually Leo Urtiquis.
That was the
Close.
worst it's ever been pronounced.
Leo Savage. Let's just say Leo
See,
Savage.
that's... If anybody wants to know why... You know what's funny is like, alright, so growing up, I didn't like my name Leo. I thought it was dorky.
My grandfather's name was Leo, but okay. Is it Leonardo?
No, just straight up Leo.
Okay.
And then my last name, nobody could fucking say it. So I just had the worst name.
Yeah, you do.
I was just like, oh man. But yeah, you do. And then once I got into being a man, my name was bad as fuck.
Yeah.
The girls like the name Leo. And I tell them my last name. Basically, when I tell people my name, I'm saying Leo, man of mystery.
Yes.
Because when I say Urquitas, everybody's like, what? They always ask me.
I get it so wrong. I was like, Urtiquis?
You're
Damn it. I
Damn.
totally messed up.
So, and then, how did it? I started being a savage. I don't know how I started being savage. They started I worked at a gym and started calling me savage.
Because how hard you
were. Or they
working
used
out?
to say like, well, you know what? I think a lot of it was I worked out with the Steel Mace.
But what about when you were an MMA fighter?
When I was an MMA fighter, my name was the Rising Sun.
I like that name.
Because you can't stop the sun from rising, motherfucker.
Speaking of the Rising Sun, real quick, this is such a shameless plug. Something Fiction is a band, my brother's band. They have a song called The Rising Sun or something.
I didn't know you.
He has a really good album called Something Fiction. It's their debut album. It's a couple years old, but The Rising Sun. It just reminded me. Oh no, Japanese Sunrise. That's what it's called. Japanese Sunrise.
Mug right there.
Okay, so we're giving away the mug. Love your underwear, only wear. Oh, that's sick. Chug that coffee. I want a mug. Shirt. Shit. Shirt coming in first, I think.
Okay.
Up here. So Jose and Ayana.
All right, so we're getting into shameless plugs. I didn't know that you knew somebody in a band.
Yeah. Oh, our whole team is like they're all in bands. They're either a DJ. They're very artistic. That's
what's up.
Yeah, and they all live in the house, and they.
Dude, that's gotta be a good time.
I mean, they're always playing music. They're always doing gigs. On November 17th in San Antonio. Hopefully you can be there. If not, I understand. But, what is it called? It's Odyssey Fest. They're flying in this DJ from LA. The local DJs are going to be playing. San Antonio. It's November 17th, Odyssey Fest. Check out. You can get tickets at timemill.net. I'm just saying, I'm going to be there. He's going to be in Austin-ish. He might come over for the night. The next night, we're going to be at the On It Academy. What are we going to be doing there? We're going to be Steel Mace training. I'm going to get certified in the Steel Mace. Why? Why not? I want to kick ass in the steel. I want to just know all the proper forms and stuff, and just...
Yeah, it's like... need you to get your fucking training wheels off your bike. You got the mace, you got, your kid, you get the bike, you get the training wheels, you get the helmet, you get the elbow pads.
Yeah.
And, your bike has a fucking chain guard on it.
Right.
And there's all these safety precautions. And you can't really enjoy the bike.
Not yet.
You have to pedal. And, you turn your wheel. It's like, and then after time, your training wheels turn up a little bit. Like, it's kind of neat how shitty training wheels are. Like, over time, they just bend.
To where they're not even useful.
And then, you learn how to find your balance. And, then you get your training wheels off, and then you start fucking popping wheelies and jumping ramps.
Yeah. The
and then getting chicks.
This guy gets fucking chicks with this mace.
Don't get chicks.
Ish.
I've got 0 chicks.
Yeah, I saw a chick.
Dude, I didn't even know.
Jocking you.
I had no idea. I'm clueless. I had a female hitting on me, and I was fucking clueless. It was explained to me later that I was being hit on. But anyways, you wanna.
Well,
you got your mace, and now you.
Well, I would also one class with Leo Savage doesn't make you an expert. Okay, you gotta take a few classes before you get the expert level, and I would like to kind of be an expert. Again, it's something you can do for the rest of your life, and you're like a badass. You're swinging this fucking steel weapon, and then if somebody were to step to you, they might think twice.
I really want to be the guy who defends himself with a steel mace.
Just
but here's the deal: is somebody would get fucked up.
How bad, their face would be smashed.
You would have to not hit the face.
It would be unrecognizable.
If somebody broke into the house, you hit them in the face. So, but it doesn't have to be a person. I was in Long Beach with my buddy Scott. What up, Scott? I was doing a workshop, and I was like, "Let's go out on the beach, man, and get in the waves and swing the mace." And he's like, "Dude, there's sharks out there." Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "Dude, I'm talking knee high." He's like, "No." They start showing me videos. Fucking sharks right on the line, right on the coastline. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no. Just as long as the camera's rolling, I'll take that shark out with my mace.
Something changes when the camera comes on.
You know what? Yeah, it's true.
Come alive.
Guys and girls.
Yeah.
But Peter would be pissed at me for killing a shark.
I think it's
the rest of the world would be, I think, okay. They'd be like, hey, A shark was
killer.
attacking Leo Savage, and he hit it with a mace, and now he wears a shark tooth necklace.
Dude, you'd be like more popular than
Okay.
Conor McGregor. You'd be like.
I don't think that's possible. I think that guy's as popular as it gets.
If you kill a shark, though.
Hey, you know what? I get mistaken for Conor McGregor, so.
I'm telling you,
By,
is he not
by
mystical?
sense. But you know, you're kind of Conor McGregor too.
Short axe, katana. What did you say? What did you call me?
You're kind of Conor McGregor too, man.
I'll take that. Love Conor. Fucking fight with.
You know what I love about that guy more than anything? This is what I love about him. We all knew he was going to lose against Floyd.
Yeah.
Like a lot of us hoped.
Yeah, we hoped.
We hoped, but this son of a bitch believed in himself so much, he started making people believe in him.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he could do it. We're like, maybe he'll do it.
But it didn't turn into a maybe. You're like, it started as a, man, he's going to get fucked up. Well, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't, you know, hey. And then finally, I think you might win.
Because he believed in himself
Dude,
so much,
win.
you started believing in him. And then you want to be, and I want to believe in myself as much as he believes in himself. Because I feel like a lot of us, I think he's tapped into some mystical type shit where he's projecting his future, you know, it through his mind. Whatever he's thinking is just like coming true, and it's fucking.
Hey, that guy was a
amazing.
stupid gay hipster.
Hey, what's up, yo? Are you a homophobic? Because it's not cool these days, apparently.
Stupid gays? Hey, man, we just got called stupid gays hipster. I'm not exactly sure what that means.
You might not be that smart. I think that's what you're trying to say.
If you're gonna verbally assault, we just got a comment on one of the feeds, and it says stupid gays hipster. Explanation point.
I appreciate it.
I'm good with that.
Thank you for caring.
I'm good. Hey,
Thanks
I'm
for
good
watching.
with that.
Thanks for watching.
You know what that means? He thinks we're sexy.
Hey,
I think he thinks we're sexy.
I think
And that's
he's
okay.
probably right.
That's all right. He's allowed to do that.
Natalie, I want a mug. I got you, Natalie. She's my cousin.
Natalie's my cousin.
Yeah, this is your long lost cousin, Natalie.
I gotta switch
Billy
it up.
checks. Yeah, it's like I gotta drink with my left hand. Why is the logo on only when you drink with your left hand? Hey guys, cheers, Brazil, haha, stupid gays.
Hey, you're getting a call, man.
Oh no!
Did you answer it?
I did not.
What happened?
I don't know, but
There you go.
we're going back live.
Going live.
Wow. How's that for being prepared?
We're not, man. Look, hello, brothers.
Hey, thanks guys.
Cheers. Hey, look at this, man. You get a lot of love on here.
I know, it's my favorite. See, that's what I mean. I had one guy be kind of dumb, and I'm fine with that. Love underwear. He'll only wear sheath underwear.
Dude, how do you look at your comments?
It's right there. I don't know. I guess you can hit that.
No, there's like a show, don't show. Because mine always disappear. I never get to,
Do not disturb.
There you go. Well, that's what you're doing.
Hey.
Nobody's gonna disturb me. So, hey, you know, I figured out something very important.
No.
I only live like 4.5 hours away, man.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna start collaborating more often.
We should.
I'm getting a drone because here's what's gonna be cool. You guys don't know, and this is a secret, so don't tell anyone. But this dude's really artistic with his flow, and so we're gonna get a drone to get above him and do, like a video of him flowing from above. And
I can't wait for that, man. You know what? I know how I like to portray my art. Like if I'm telling a story while I'm doing the Mace. But I can't wait to. I love it when other people capture it and they show it
through their eyes.
Through their eyes.
Yeah.
Like the photographer yesterday. It was
right.
It was neat. Like
there's an anonymous photographer. He doesn't want to be known as the underwear guy, so we're not gonna say.
Dude, I don't know why not. I mean,
Yeah.
that's.
He just doesn't want to be pigeonholed, and because you dead.
Dude, I thought you.
I did.
Didn't listen to you.
I didn't listen. Fortunately, that's going, and this is still going. Sorry, guys. I appreciate your.
Dude, nobody's bothering me.
Yeah, Joshua Miller. Well, Okay, so here's what you got to do to win the shirt real quick. You need to go to facebook.com/Sheath Underwear, share this post, like the last 40 posts, and comment on 4. First one to do it, DM me, and I'll send you out a mug. Kathleen, your mug is in my car. I'm going to send it out today, I promise. It's got everything on there. She was the last winner. It's been a crazy weekend. We did a photo shoot.
Dude, and you had a big day yesterday. Congratulations. She did a good job.
Yeah.
Are you guys still doing the Amazon thing?
We're not doing the Amazon thing, but we are on Amazon, you guys. So if you are an Amazon Prime member, we get a little bit of haters on there for whatever reason.
You know why?
Yeah, because they're fucking scared of Sheath Underwear. But
no, because whenever you're doing good, man, there's always just some asshole.
And then that's true. And like, to be honest, sometimes maybe they just don't like the underwear. Attention. Every now and then, 50% of the people are gonna like what you have to offer. 50 might not. I mean, there's some percentage thereof. I think we're closer to say like 70% like us, 30% are like eh. So we're doing really good. We're very happy. I'm happy. I love the underwear. I'm wearing them. He's wearing them. Everyone that wears them wears them.
So everybody should know. Bobby and I have worked through friendship, and Bobby would send me some underwear every now and then, but there was no like huge benefit. You weren't paying me thousands of dollars to say, hey, I love this underwear, and introduce people to them. I just fucking love them. Like, being an athlete, you gotta take care of your shit, man.
I mean, I think
you don't have to just because you're an athlete, but I don't want to worry about hitting myself in the balls with a kettlebell. And that fixed that problem for me. And then, I went and got kettlebell certified and started doing kettlebell shit because I had that freedom. Like a long distance runner who might deal with chafing as an issue, you got that shit solved.
It's one minor little improvement it just makes a huge difference. And I think people that wear regular underwear are like, I don't need that. And I get it. It's like, but if you tried it, you would see that wearing normal underwear is kind of barbaric and not in a good way. It's up 777, and it's just kind of gross. Actually.
You know what? Why the fuck hasn't underwear evolved?
And it has.
Tidy whities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which apparently
you can't say
you
tidy whities.
You can't say that.
Is that offensive?
So there's another one, right? Like the tight white Hanes muscle shirt.
The wife beater.
Yeah, it has the wife beater thing, and you're not supposed to say that. And
I like wife beaters.
People say it all the time, and I get it. Like that's just how you say it. Like tidy whities. They're tight and they're white. I get it.
It's like
shouldn't offend anybody.
Yeah, the guy was getting race involved. We were just talking about underwear. But if you're watching, bro,
there was I appreciate him like reaching out and saying, "Hey, this is what's up."
He was trying to help us.
Be politically correct.
Yeah.
But I went from tidy whitey to boxer brief, and then like some prints, some different materials.
Yeah. But nothing with the design. You guys have to check it out. It's at sheathunderwear.com. But
guys, get a fucking pair.
I mean, you have 100% money back guarantee. So if you don't like them, that's how confident we are. I don't want to talk too much.
Man, that's balls.
That's balls deep.
100% money back guarantee. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, every time. First pair. Don't get crazy. If you buy 6 pairs and wear them all and be like, these suck, I want my money back. Yeah. It's all laid out in the FAQ. Check it out on the website. We're live with Leo Savage. Did I take my On It pills? I think you handed me some.
I didn't hand you any, but you took some. Okay. I love Alpha Brain.
Alpha Brain is good for daily use. Keeps the cognitive function strong.
Whenever I don't tell people to take supplements, but whenever I'm asked, I say I take Alpha Brain, and you should too. And when they ask me why, I say it's my anti-bitch cream. When I don't take it, I feel like a bitch.
Weird.
When I take it, I feel like a savage.
He needs his Alpha Brain.
It's weird. I remember when I first started taking it, got some really cool dreams, vivid dreams. And
I remember that too.
My programming was awesome. Like, I could be working out with a client, thinking about my next client, thinking about my class later, and doing a really fucking good job in the present. But my multitasking was insane.
I hate multitasking because you want to be focused on one thing at a time and not have, like, I feel like sometimes I have multiple tabs open in my mind and they're all operating, you know, and it's just like, so I'm trying to juggle all this information, whereas if I could just write it all down, knock them all out one at a time, when you're focusing on one thing, you're going to do a far better job, obviously. I like being in the zone. You can't be in the zone if you got 10 different fucking windows open in your brain.
Window brains.
One brain, one mind. That's what you're going for. One focus at all times.
You're on one task.
I try to be.
You know, I try. Yeah, and I've tried to make an effort in that too. You know, not being a huge businessman, but trying to get into
running your own business.
Well, yeah,
you're your own business.
I just like the more I get into the business, like I'm afraid that I'm going to take away from my art and my.
That's
love.
why we got to get you like a manager type dude. But it's like
actually I want a manager female. I want a dead sexy female manager
because she can get you a lot of gigs and she's gonna handle the money and maybe there's other side benefits.
Yeah,
who knows?
I don't know, man. She might. If we get into that, if I started sleeping with this supposed person, it'd be like she was pimping me out. She'd be like, check it out. She'd be like, I'd be sleeping with her, and then she'd be like, oh, I got you a gig.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm keeping some of that.
Yeah.
I'd feel like I got pimped.
That would be nice, though.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I want to get pimped.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to start doing speaking engagements. I'm not the best speaker, but I would need to get practice. So if you need me to come to your event and talk about success and struggles to overcome to get to success, I could try. I like doing shit like that. I would love it. So if you have one of those situations, hit me up. Serena, Bearded Hipsters, JK, Pepper Potts type manager. I'll get it. Thanks, Serena.
Oh, she's talking Pepper Potts as my manager.
Oh, is she?
Who's Pepper Potts?
I don't know. That's the question.
Yeah. I bet you she's hot.
Fun name.
Yeah. Well, I like the last name for sure.
Oh, Pepper Potts. They're talking about your supposed manager.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Send her our information, Serena.
Oh, is it Serena? Hey, it's Serena.
Serena.
Fuck yeah. Dude, let's just talk about Serena. Awesome.
She was at your last event, which I went, well, maybe not the last one, but the one in Albuquerque. She was the second best Mace swinger there.
Dude, people don't understand how good she is.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't go all crazy on the internet like I do.
She should.
But she's fucking good.
Do you need a girl Mace person out there, too?
There's a couple.
Yeah, well, she needs to be that one. Or, like, one of them.
Oh, you know, she's just, like, cool as fuck, man. She's, like...
She was so nice. She friended me after, we're, like, friends on Facebook.
She's so cool. We're going to the certification together.
I'm going to see her there, then.
Right on, yeah.
We're going to get a room. I mean, not a room, but
Airbnb.
An Airbnb. We're going to be partying in Austin, November 18th and 19th. Probably do another one of these.
Dude, yeah. We need a plan for another one. It was fun.
Not horrible.
Yeah. It was pretty bad. I think we were so excited and caffeinated. We just kind of like got 90% of a story out and then jumped into something else. Like 10 times.
We jumped over a few times. We did get through a lot of the stuff. I mean, we could keep going. We've been going for 42 minutes. It's pretty good. It's my longest podcast. Probably our most active.
It's definitely my longest video.
Yeah, it's like, is it a podcast? Is it a vlog?
I actually put LeoCast on my YouTube, or I was gonna put TubeCast, or I don't know what I was gonna put, but it didn't work out. It's kind of like I was talking about that.
It's a cast.
It's a cast.
It's a broadcast. We're definitely broadcasting.
Exactly.
We're simulcasting. We have 4 different.
4.
Yeah.
We're fucking big time.
Next time we're gonna do 5. Fuck. We're gonna keep growing. Have you been on TV, like on an interview?
Been on a couple TV shows.
Really?
I was on Game of Thrones.
Shut up.
Walking Dead.
Shut the fuck out of here, this guy.
I'm protecting my future, Holmes.
I like that.
No. I
just
did, like,
even like the news.
So
like
the
local
news did a quick story on me, local news, and it was more like those fucking guys working out the day after Thanksgiving. They did a story.
Nice.
And, you know, it was like we were doing the Mace thing. And she was like, oh, could you, like, do those battle rope things? Oh, could you, like, and I was like, well, yeah, sure. You know,
Yeah, but it's not your
But it wasn't
name.
about the Mace. It was like, this fucking guy's working people out the day after. But it was funny. The news reporter was like, so, she was like trying to get me to say what she wanted. She's like, so, like, Thanksgiving, like, the day after is like a good day to start, like, working out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, not really. And she's like, oh, like,
every day.
So Christmas is like, hey, I'm gonna wait till after Christmas and then I'm gonna start working out. I'm like, no, that's not really how it works.
She's leading you.
Yeah, and you know, and she was just trying to get me to say yes. And you know, I said, well, if you wait, that's probably why you're in trouble in the first place. You know, and then doing a healthy reason for yourself is the most important reason. If you did it because of a specific date, Jimmy dumped me on the 15th of August, and I'm going to be the sexiest girl in the world on next year on August the 15th.
It's funny how hot girls get hotter when they get broken up with.
Dude, I've been trying to get hotter since
yeah.
my breakup.
Oh yeah, same here. Touche.
Yeah.
We all do.
Twins?
Not just girls and boys.
Yeah. Revenge shake, they call it.
Revenge shake.
Revenge shake.
I'm gonna make you fucking wish you hadn't dumped me. How
I wasn't like really getting in revenge shape. It was more of I just had more time to work on myself. And
whoever that person is, I'm sorry. I will get back to you very soon. I promise.
how funny if they were watching this and they're like, I'm just gonna keep fucking calling him.
Yeah. So please keep chatting. Saves from Joe Rogan. Saves me from Joe Rogan. All right. We got you. We love Joe Rogan, by the way.
Hey, but you know what? He's not for everybody.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
That's
you know what? Especially the people who still see him as the Fear Factor guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the preconceived notion of who he is.
Oh, the comedian? Well, Joe Rogan was a kickboxer ass whooper before he was a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
But people always refer to him as, you know, like, oh, the comedian or the Fear Factor guy.
I just knew him as the Fear Factor guy but I never got, and then you knew him as the UFC announcer, and then I found out he was a comedian after I think I heard his podcast.
Oh, so you met him a different way than I did.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's my fucking dude because he's the guy who introduced me to the Mace via podcast.
He's like, I told you not to talk about Joe Rogan, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No,
is that what he wrote?
Sorry, bro. Sorry, dude. Sorry, bro. We're just going to finish this story. So you learned about the Mace through him?
Yeah, so he used to do his own ads.
Uh-huh.
Like, he'd be like, hey, we used a stand company. You should check them
of
out.
Course. He still does.
Hey, we're with On It. You know, buy these fucking pills. And whoever he was talking to was like, what? You know, oh, yeah. On It, you guys sell all kinds of stuff, right? Those monkey bells or something. He's like, yeah, we sell all kinds of cool shit. And he's like, and then he mentioned the Still Mace. Dude, that was like, it was midnight, I was trying to go to sleep, I put Joe Rogan on to bore me to sleep. And I wasn't really into podcasts at the time. And I was like, fuck, Still Mace. And I got up, this is me, typing. And I found the Warrior Maker Aubrey Marcus Still Mace workout. And I was like, that's silly.
He's doing that one.
Yeah, I was like, it's... Like, actually, and I think a lot of people, when they see the Mace, they just kind of see it as a non-workout. Because I saw what he was doing, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a shovel or something.
Yeah, anyways, I went to the gym the next day, and we have sledgehammers, and you hit the tire with them. And I was like, wonder if I could do some of this shit. So I did, like, try to do some 360s, try to do some things. But there was just something romantic about swinging around a sledgehammer. And
Absolutely.
I felt like a badass.
I do too.
But everybody was looking at me like a dumbass. So I started like working out at 4 a.m. at the gym when nobody was there.
Right.
So, and then that's kind of how it developed. The beginning.
Isn't it strange? Like it all starts with one tiny little
catalyst.
Yeah. I was in Iraq. You know, I was not gonna be an underwear guy. And, you know, I had an idea, and then I became the underwear guy. So it's like, it was just like this thing that happened. And you can either listen to those omens or signs, you know, or you can just be like, I can't do that. People are gonna look at me funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's when you don't care what other people think about you, I guess, that you're free to do whatever you want.
You know, I cared what people thought about me.
That's why you're
but
going at
I
4
was
o'clock in the
more
morning.
passionate about. I know there's something here, and it wasn't like I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna change the world. It was just like there's something in here that's working for me, and
that's how I am. Like when I'm using it, like I'm not trying to be you. You're you. This guy is fucking. He just okay. So some guy just made an order, and he is trying. I'm gonna fix it, guy. I promise you in like 10 minutes. Is that horrible? Anyways. I put it on Do Not Disturb. Where was I?
you were saying how awesome my beard looks. I think.
Oh, you fucker! God.
Did you lose it?
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time. What do you think it is?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, but you were talking about working out, the mace, swinging the mace, and I feel powerful. I think something about like that. Yeah, I'm not trying to be Leo Savage per se. I'm not trying to be I just like swinging that fucking thing, man. And when I'm by myself, nobody needs to see me. Although I do put it on the live sometimes. Because it's kind of, then you feel like a badass, and you're like, I want everyone else to see me.
Dude, well, all right. So the workshops, right? I do some workshops, teaching the still mace, and people, like, they always say, man, it was a lot of fun. Like, this is fun. And so this is what I think about. Like, we've all grown up, but we still collect toys, and we like to play with them. And I always think of myself as a little kid playing with the toy, with the mace.
Yeah.
And when you have a badass toy, when you're a kid, you want to show your friends.
Yeah.
And so that's like why I think so many people post their mace videos.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, look, I'm playing with my new toy.
Dude.
You know, fortunately, it gets you buff.
Yeah, and that too, like, because you're getting all this whole area toned up, and
when the zombies attack, if they ever attack, see, they were gonna attack, all right, but then they found out about what I do with the mace, and they said, fuck it, not this year.
Yeah, they're like probably doing some training on their own or something. They're coming up with a
I don't know
counter attack. Maybe they're just scared.
A zombie counter attack? I like where your brain goes.
That's well, good.
That's a good. It's a good T-shirt. It's a good movie.
Zombie counterattack.
It's good.
Hashtag.
It's a good mobile video game. That's good everywhere.
That's the way to go. Okay, so we still got some viewers, but my phone is dying, guys. Keep up the awesome. Keep up the awesomeness. You guys are all awesome.
Yeah.
I think we should wrap it up.
We can wrap it up.
I mean, I would love to keep going. This fucking guy keeps calling me. I got to take care of my customers, people. Must be. I mean, I don't know what it is. Could be. Who knows? But
it's a good thing, though, man, that you take the time, even where you're at, to take care of your customers instead of passing it off. Like, you deal with that.
I do deal with some of that stuff. So if you guys need anything, you know where to find me. Go to our website. Contact us. I got your back. I'll take care of you.
Well,
so
before we get off, let's talk about what we have going on. What do you got going on?
Okay, so we're coming out with Sheath Underwear. Just released a new brief pattern. It's on pre-order on sheathunderwear.com. We got some shirts like this, but they're red and blue like Superman. They're available. And we got some 8-inch legs coming out this week. We would have released them last week, but we had so much going on. So and these are for pre-order to be arriving just in time for Black Friday. So I'll give you guys more information about that, but we got new products. Check it out on sheathunderwear.com, and I'll tell you more stuff as stuff comes up.
So this is kind of neat. The first one of these shirts I got, I think it's a black one.
Yeah.
And it's made out of bamboo.
Bamboo.
Guys, this fucking shirt's made out of bamboo.
It's totally different.
So I get the shirt, and I thought there was a gift in there.
So heavy.
I thought there was something in the shirt. I was like unraveling the shirt real delicately because I thought like a picture frame was going to fall out of it, or I was just trying to imagine why it weighed so much, which is a great feeling when you put it on because it like it lays over you.
It does.
It doesn't like squeeze you like a compression shirt. It's neat, and they're not hot. They're good looking shirts too.
Yeah.
And then so the 8-inch, you're talking about like leg height.
Yeah.
So is that shorter or longer?
Longer. Some people wanted longer legs, and I know.
Really?
Yeah, and so we're gonna go back to the 1.5-inch leg, which is the trunk, next year because we were retiring it, but we gotta unretire it because some people are.
Dude, I like the short
demanding
thigh ones.
Those are the trunks.
Those are the trunks.
Yeah.
I think the longer thigh kind of reminds me of sport, and then the shorter reminds me of like sexy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
that's because I hang my thing out the side
mm-hmm.
on the short ones.
Yes.
And the long ones.
And the long ones. That always reminds people of sex.
So what do I got going on? I have a 5-hour drive coming up.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it. I like those car rides. I have some time to be by myself and think.
Absolutely.
Plot my course. And then my fucking big news, November 26th.
Haunted Academy, hoes. I'll be there probably. I think I'm going to extend my status to come to this one.
So, yeah, dude, that'd be awesome if you were there, man. It was always like a lifetime. I foresaw my future, but I just didn't see the details.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would say this Mace is going to take me places.
You don't know how, but you knew where it would take you.
And I always had a vision of teaching Mace at the Haunted Academy headquarters. And I didn't like see myself as an employee or like as a coach that worked there, but I saw something, and it's happening. So I get to teach Still Mace at the motherfucking Mecca. So proud, man. And I think we're gonna try and turn it into a benefit.
Yeah.
So
Las Vegas victims.
Yeah. I was actually out in Las Vegas. Oh, this is a fucking exclusive. Nobody knows.
Mm-mm.
Even the boss doesn't know.
He's gonna find out.
Yeah,
He's gonna find out.
You know what? If he's 55 minutes into this, he deserves to know.
Yes, whoever's 55 minutes into this,
they deserve to know.
Yeah.
So, I was out in Las Vegas. I got to compete in the Vintage Strength Games, and I had a wonderful time. I have a really good friend, Sean Powers, up there, and I loved Vegas, man.
Yeah, I love Vegas.
Cool people.
Great.
And they had that horrible thing that happened out there, that shooting. And so I always tell people, do something beautiful with your strength. And of course people think I'm talking about Mason, but I'm talking about life.
Mm-hmm.
So here I have a platform to speak on, and they have a big platform on it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I thought, this isn't about me. This is about the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I could probably help out some people. So we're working on making it a proceed to go to some type of charity or whoever they're writing the checks out to, because you did a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
We want to write out a check to them. And I don't know how it's going to be. It might be $50.
Yeah.
It might be. But I'm going to set a goal.
You hear that, people? Come to the Mace training session November 25th at the Haunted Academy. It's going to be for a good cause.
Yeah, and you get to learn some Mace. Hello, Mace face. Hey, cool. I get it. I see it's Maze phase, but I get it.
That's funny.
I get it. Well, this is a good time.
Okay, people. Thank you so much for joining us.
All
for
right,
sticking
y'all.
with us. It's been awesome. We're gonna bounce.
We gotta do this again.
That was super fun.
Yeah, man. Much love, brother.
All right.
All right. Be
Thank
safe.
you for staying with us through all that. We'll see you soon.